miss anything at all. We're just driving a car right now. We're gonna be doing some crazy glitches afterwards. But right now we're just driving the car as fast as possible without crashing. Funny thing about crashing, if I crash, I crash the game as well, so... Oh, really hope I don't do that. Okay. But yeah, so we picked it up for an invalid and then we produced segmented runs with strats. And we were 3 teams, so that was really fun. And now we're on the last lap. If I did well, we should start lapping the other contestants soon, but I did crash a few times. But yeah, there's one other race level than this, but else than that, it's only good levels with skips. And now you can see that we're starting to lap this guy. I don't know, he has like a tank. Oh, don't crash the game. Okay. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine, it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. It's all good. As long as he doesn't crash into us again. Or I crash into the bridge. Is he gonna do it a third time? Nah. We got this. So this category is called any % no level skip because in the first day of routing we did of this game, we found the glitch that you can complete a level more than once, and that just makes it so you have like access to the later levels in like the menu, well, level select. So we decided to ban that. Okay, so that was that level. Now it's mostly good levels left. That black screen is a cutscene that's supposed to play from the German movie the game is from. We are now in the real world, we are not in the snark world anymore, and now we're gonna start doing glitches. I climb on this box that I can't climb on. I fly by hitting and jumping on the same time. I climb up here, gotta make sure it's like somewhat the correct height, because I'll die in a later part of this if I don't. The speed I fly at is very like stupid, and if I had a controller and was playing with a controller I could fly a lot faster. So I'm just taking a sip of my drink while I'm flying here. Here we go. So we're just getting to the end level trigger. If we're lucky, we'll also get the infinite sword glitch, which also is pretty funny. I have to de-equip my weapon to do the to the rescue to make me run faster, but I can also have the weapon out if there's enemies close, and that makes me roll if I jump sideways while there's enemies close and I have the stick out. This is the hotel level. There's a pretty good skip for this. It makes no sense at all, but it involves flying still. This is the hook shot. You didn't get to see it in the tutorial. So now we're flying. Everything around me is solid, except for the exact spot I'm going. For some reason on this level and some other levels, right over doors there is no collision. So right here there's no collision, but everywhere else there is. Oh no, there's real shots later. So as you can see, we're like threading the needle on some of these here, and now we're at the end of the level. Just skipping some cutscenes, pressing continue. Yeah, basically correct. Fair warning, this part up ahead will be really loud, like really loud. If you thought things was loud until now, turn down your sound and turn it back up later. Because when I jump on these platforms, it's going to be outrageously loud. And now it should be safe to have sound again. So we did a small skip there. And now I have to get good RNG on these enemies to let me roll, because it's so much faster than to the rescue running. Okay, that was really good. So this is one of the most interesting skips in the game coming up. So there's two types of jumping. There's like this normal jump, and there's a crouch jump that'll grab like ledges. And I'll do that right here, because for some reason there's no roof. This is very precise. This is like very precise. There we go. And I have to not die here. There we go. I fly again, and there's a ledge here that I can get height on. I turn, I find a specific angle, and now we're gonna be flying for like a long time. So I guess it's time to explain everything else that's happening. The story, I have no idea. We did watch the movie together. It made no sense. We're like a hero of the Snurks, and we are doing something for some reason. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, we're still good. We're still good. My lineup was, at the very least, okay. If I move a lot in this state, I will lose speed, which is really bad. Which is why another good part about having a controller. If you had a controller, you would fly faster. Your fly speed would be faster for some reason. Probably due to like the input method. No, this is a game from like I don't remember, 2008 something. German made to go with the German kids movie. So if I get in this corner, I'll start to like jiggle around. And if I spam space, eventually I will climb this. There we go. And as you can see, I have infinite sword glitch. It's exactly the same, except that it doesn't work the same way. So that was that level. The game's weak, yeah, it's true. So if I do this correctly, I can do this in one jump. And we're like on some rooftops or whatever. And now we're gonna just skip all of that. We were supposed to like do some cutscene stuff. God, get out of my way, crow. We're supposed to be on the roof over there. Get out of my way! Okay, the NPCs in this game are also pretty good. So we just fly over to the roof, that's the end roof. And from there we can get to the end double trigger. So again, movement is not fun or cool. So if I do like an optimized movement, just remember that it's probably my fault, but it's also probably not my fault. So rolling is faster, so we just roll into the end level trigger. And again, that black screen was supposed to be like an in-game part of the movie. We are now like on the inbounds level. I'm trying to do a skip here. I'm not sure if I got it. No, I'm trying to grab here early before the cutscene plays, which saves me like a second or two. It's pretty hard to do. I'm sad I didn't get it. So we're lowering the water. We just gotta get to the part where we can actually do some flying, which is right here. So using the roof to lower our like height, and we can fly over here, which is actually like very close to the end. Make that fall down, hit that before the cutscene, and now we can do the end of the level. So we just skipped all of the level basically. Climbing on these ledges is really slow, so I'm trying to skip as much as possible by doing that. Unlocking the door with the key I just got, and then we're running to the end. So in this level, I'm supposed to like push push some boxes that my teammates are supposed to like run on or something. Like the ones you can see that then what the blue ones. This is a really slow fly. It could be a lot faster. So I'm supposed to push them so that we can get to the barge that's right behind me. But I can stack those cutscenes on each other if I do it correctly. So I got 2 of them. There, that, yeah, there. And now I skipped one of the cutscenes by stacking 2 of them on each other. So now I can just go and finish the level without watching one more of the cutscenes. The small things I have to skip. And that was that level. And again, you can see the game's trying to play a like movie cutscene that doesn't really exist for some reason. So now we're in like a, I don't know, trailer park, like workshop place. Gotta get this key to lower, no, or like raise that car over there. Skip the cutscenes, start running on the ground because that's faster. The ground here makes no sense and will randomly stop you, so I'll try to like jump over the parts I know are problem areas. See, like that one. You can climb this thing, and if I do this correctly I can just get pushed above that trash can, and now we're out of bounds. Now the see, again, the floor doesn't want to exist. So I can run here, because there's this handy ledge, and just jump to the end level trigger. This level has a lot of fun stuff. We're supposed to assemble a hamburger for some customers. But instead of doing that, we don't pick up any parts of the hamburger at all. Once I ring that bell, the game is supposed to tell me that I'm supposed to assemble a hamburger, but before I ring that bell you can just run to the next part of the level without having to worry about it. I'm just gathering this note that I need for the like cash register over here. Again, if I'm doing some unoptimized movement, it's because of the controls mostly. I'm not great at the game either, but... So now we have to play some pool. I hope you guys like pool, because I surely do. I actually have a pool table in my basement, but I don't play it like this, I'll tell you. Okay. Oh, okay. Come on. There we go. So now we got some coins that we can play the jukebox with, because that's important, right? So now the music is going, and because the music is going, we have to save our teammate because he got captured or something in a cutscene that you didn't get to see, but it's a part of the movie. So we're just gonna fly to our teammate now. And there you can see there's a piece of the hamburger we're supposed to make, and he's actually lying on a hamburger. And that was that level. And again, a cutscene he tries to play that doesn't really exist. Now we're in a convenience store, or like a technology store. I'm supposed to do a hard thing here. I'm jumping over this laser. Okay, got it. I'm happy I got that. That's probably one of the harder things in the game. I get on this ledge, I do the glitchy crouch jump thing. And now oh, that's a really slow fly. Fly over here because I need to grab this key to complete the level. There we go. That's also quite tight. So now I'm pushing boxes. I can push boxes really fast. Nope, I'm not climbing boxes. No. So that's totally the intended way of pushing boxes in the game. I can just run through that wall once I unlock the lock. My teammate is totally right here, right? Okay, yeah, he's good. No worries. We're still in the electronic store, and now some robots will be. Oh, okay. Those lights insta-kill you. It's fine, it happened at the very start of the level. There's no worries. My estimate for this is quite like tight, so we might go over estimate now, but that's okay. I think we're good. So this is a quite hard jump to get. Okay, got it. It's like very angle based. Getting up here and then flying. Ooh, almost forgot. We're supposed to go through that roof pane at the top, but instead we're just gonna fly over here. And again, not get hit by the light, because that wouldn't be good. Let's just be very careful about that. So now we can roll. There's an enemy nearby. Way faster. Enemy spawns right behind me. So we need this remote to get out. Like the main characters think that they'll get out of the world if they go through a television or something, I'm not sure. I can get on this television, I'm not supposed to be. And I have to grab like the batteries for the remote. And normally I would have to push a box to do that, but because I can get on this TV instead and get height that way, it really helps out. So right after this level, it's the next racing level. It should be short, but I can also mess it up and I have to do 2 laps then. It's not that bad, but oops, it's a thing that could happen. So again, I'm just making sure I don't die to the laser lights. Oops. Get that battery. It's very hard to conserve momentum when I change directions, like I said. Making sure I don't get hit by the lights. That robot is stuck on that NPC. It's pretty good. So now we're in a race again. If I do this fast enough, it's only 1 lap. So let's hope I'm not doing this too badly. If I'm ahead of him when I end the lap, then I'll win. But if I ever crash or anything, I can still do it. It's not that bad if I have to do 2 laps though, but it just might be something that has to happen. So you remember the physics of the car being atrocious. Yeah, this is a 2-lapper. Oh god. As you can see, the physics of the car is very, yes, hammed. So I just have to do 2 laps now instead of the 1. Because I have to be ahead of him. Oh god. Because I hit them earlier. That's not good. Let's just not like get flung to stop game. I'm just landing. Oh my god, so scary. I mean, the music in this game is already pretty good, you know? Like, this is some pretty funky tunes. At least I think so. It's pretty funky. So we can actually skip this like roundabout thing, but it's very scary, it can crash the game, so not doing that. And there we go, took 2 laps unfortunately, but that'll do. Did the game? Okay, I almost thought the game crashed. This is the worst level of the game. It's really long and I have to collect these pages and like these golden pages to a book because I need to learn about like how to come back to like the Snark world or whatever. Okay. And you can only have 1 of them in your inventory at a time, which is really good game design. So now I just yeah, I just have to gather like, I don't know, 6 or 5 or whatever of these pages and do like menial tasks while doing it. I can only have 1 thing in my inventory at once. So Did that a bit early. Need to shoot this hatch. Get this in place. And then I jump up here.
To the rescue!
Need to be careful here. Damn it. That's not good.
To the rescue!
So you can do this without climbing there, but I wasn't confident in it, and I just fell off, so that was not good. Trying to limit the amount of damage I take now because of the damage I took there by falling off one extra time. Oh, heck. Okay, so we're just collecting the pages. There's not that much to talk about here. So like collectively, like, I don't know, over 10 people have tried to break this level, and we haven't been able to break it more than what you currently see. Which is a shame, considering everything else you've seen so far in the game. You can fly everywhere, you can grab things, like grab the roof from out of bounds and stuff, but this level now, and of course it has to be a level that's absolutely horrible as well. But it's okay, we're coming to the rescue. It's alright. Yeah, so again, Run Invalid is a routing competition, and this was the game we picked for it. It's getting really hard to find games to do for Run Invalid. It has to be an untouched game that has like routing potential, right? That you can split up into teams and then in secrecy make segmented runs. So it's becoming very hard. But we've done, I don't remember how many even, like 8 Run Invalids for 8 games. So we've done quite a lot. Oh. See, if I talk, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to push this box over here to grab the 2 last pages. It's very easy to get stuck on things. No, mouse, get out of there. Thank you. So now we only have 1 page remaining, and it's in like a locked room, so we have to open the room. And did we what? Like that many games? Yeah, it's been a lot of games so far. Really? No. That doesn't sound correct at all.
To the rescue! To the rescue!
I'm not sure. I can't think of it now. I think there's more. There's more than 5.
To the rescue!
Oh, got the last page. Was locked in a box in a secret room for some reason. So this scene in the movie is probably like not that long compared to the rest of the movie, but it's by far the longest part in the speedrun. Yeah, now we're about to get to some good levels where there's some good skips. I don't know if it's actually 8 or 9 strife, but yeah, probably, maybe. There, where these are the last 3 levels. There is a faster way I could do this level, but I'm not doing it because I tried to, and yeah, I'm just not. So we are in like this. You forgot about Cornerstone, see? And the what was the other? The spy game, Death to Spies. But yeah, so we're in this factory at the very end of the game. Need to stop the bad guy, so we're flying to the end of the level. That'll happen in the next level as well, but we have to do that twice. So my lineup was a bit bad there. We're just getting to the end. So far the run has been sort of bad, so I might go overestimate, which I'm sorry of if that's the case, but my estimate was pretty stringent. So we're getting on this early. Oh. It's okay, I'll survive with this HP. And we just get into this pipe, skipping this entire room. Again, I could pull my weapon out and roll here. God. That was really scary. The line I take here is sort of optimized because I have to not hit some kill planes. And now we're just going to the end level, and then we are at the final boss. The final boss. There we go. It's the final boss of the game. Unfortunately, this level has no strats other than ammo routing, but there will be a lot of shots fired here, so that's a good thing. I'm just grabbing the boxes with ammo, making sure I got enough for later. I have to hit these panels, that way he becomes like shootable, because right now he isn't. Pull out the bazooka and we shoot at him. Shots fired! So now we have to do this again. Press all the things. Trying to dodge damage the best I can. Yeah, see, there's a lot of them. Ignore Solarix. Okay, that's very good. Oh, the bot is... Okay, he was flying in the air. And that's time. I got a 2-cycle. I didn't think I would get a 2-cycle. That's the game. That is back to Gaya. Completed in whatever time that was. Again, a super next level outro here. Yeah, I've been Havrd. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed both this and the Counter-Strike co-op maps. I'll be running things later as well, but be sure to stick by. I think the next thing is Resident Evil 4, I think. Maybe that's later, but in any case, it should be good. Just stay, keep watching. I'll be in chat, so...